Hello. So I see my goal of my presentation to bring you somewhere else, not only by location, but also mentally. We are just now in Marvel's place, but why this place is working? By my point of view, it's working because we see Tallinn old city. The place is working because of its location, but let's go together 250 kilometers to south and let's look what there is. This is a map of Estonian statistic which shows where people are moving or have been moved between two census in 2000 and 2011. You see that in Estonia is 3 towns which are working like a pump. They are bringing people inside those towns and then out in outside regions of those towns. So those orange regions are only regions which are growing in Estonia. The other regions are shrinking in different speed. What it means for Estonian cities is that there were only 3 cities in Estonia which were growing in the same period, and all those 3 cities are around Tallinn. All the other cities are shrinking, and you see that this average shrinkage in 10 years, it's about 15%. And my city, Valga, is quite in the middle, nothing really special. But we have, our situation is still a little bit worse than in the other cities. And the reason is in history, because Valga was a city which was growing twice really fastly, and the other times it was losing its population. First growth was on the end of 19th century, when Valga was connected in 5 directions by railway, and as you can see in 30 years there was 4 times bigger population. Then there was small decline, and second growth was in the between 50s and beginning of 70s. In those times, Valga started to be industrial city, and also there were Soviet Union troops in the town, and our peak population was 1979, 18,500. In 1990, Soviet military troops were leaving, and we have lost in 1 year 3,000 people. It's huge portion, and from this time our population is decreasing in the same speed as in the other cities or towns of South Estonia, Viljandi, Võru, Põlva, but we have still these 3,000 people left before. So what's the result of this development? This is our real city center. You see there are 3 oldest streets in the Valga, and those red crossed houses are empty houses. They are looking like this. When I came in Valga, I came because of my studies, and topic of my doctoral studies are shrinking cities. And I came there because city government knows that knew that something must be done, but they didn't have an overview about real problems. So with my students, we have figured out by every plot if the plot is in use, and what type of building is on the top of this plot. Those are our results. I am speaking only about the plots which can be developed. So they are not. We have a lot of forests and fields inside town territory. Also streets and cemeteries. Those are not in those numbers. So just now we are using 80% of available plots, but because of this that those plots which are abundant are typically bigger, then we are using approximately 72% of whole territory which could be used. And I showed you that we lost approximately 1/3 of population, and we are losing 2/3 of the town territory. So those numbers are really fixing. Worst situation is with our apartment houses. We have approximately 380 apartment houses, and from them 34 is those where more than half of flats are empty, and 45 are those which are abandoned. Typically those abandoned apartment houses are those from the first period of growth, so 100 and more years old, 2-story wooden houses, because when those concrete block panel houses stayed empty when the Soviet troops left, then people from those wooden houses came in those apartment block houses because there was sewage and heating, central heating, and all those things. This kind of development has a lot of consequences, but for me personally, the most important are those psychological consequences. What is main source of energy for every town in the world? This is this town citizens, because those citizens are those which must be active, which must try to develop their hometown. And if you have abandoned, if you have too much abandoned houses, then this connection between those citizens and this town is damaged, because they are not. It's not easy to be proud of your home city. It's not easy to believe that there is a future for the city. And if you are not believing that there is a future for the city, then you are not active. So the degradation of the environment is accelerating. We have no easy solutions for this one, but first step in every shrinking city is to say loudly that we have a problem. Valga has just now 12,500 people, and those 6,000 people which have left, they will never come back. This is not possible. From where we would get them. So it means that we have a big city and too less people. So we must change the city to be suitable for those people which we have. And if those people which we have, if they are pleased to live in the city, then they will not leave. So we must change urban space to fit them. We have 4 different plans. First is that we are just now working out a new master plan for the Valga. It would be first master plan in Estonia which will plan for shrinking. So it's a huge goal, and I don't know if we will succeed, because it's a political issue also. Second is that we are revitalizing the city center. We are adapting building stocks to our needs, and we wanted also to develop our brownfields. Those are results of architecture competition for city center. This architecture competition was done. Projection is just now project is just now going, and we are applying for financement, so maybe in 2 years it will be built out. Second architecture competition is just now opened, 1.5 months. So if there is someone who would like to also compete, it's possible. Here you see those buildings which we have demolished last year, and we have also strategy what to do with those plots which stay after demolition. We would like to change our city to be much more greener, to bring because we have also population which start to be much older. So our goal is to change the urban space to be suitable just for those older people also. And as I understand, I am like a question just now here, if all those things what you are speaking about here, if those things are also applicable in the situation of severe shrinkage, in a situation where there is a lack of a social capital, where out immigration of young people is really strong, and where is already citizens' passivity. Can we bring from outside your ideas to be also accessible in such small city which is shrinking? Thanks a lot.